Here's the short early morning stream where I'd be a privateer for like a tiny bit, maybe actually complete the game in one day. Who knows? Can I speedrun a game in 2 hours? Oh, this game is short enough for me to do that if I just focus on the main story. Probably. I don't mind just doing post content on stream anyways. I really don't mind. Just gives me another game to play around while I figuring out what to play next. But you already know what I'm gonna play next. The Armored Core game. And then Assassin's Creed Bloodlines, yes, yeah. Can't believe it was just that easy to join the Templars. It was just that easy.
Colonel Monroe told us what happened.
You, sir, are a fool. But thanks.
Master Cormac,
Can't
I am
believe you
sorry
got
to
the
bother you when you
ideal
were barely out of your
Templar
sick
in
bed.
this whole
No,
series right here.
I've had enough of being cooped up.
Then perhaps you could get a friend of mine out of trouble. He discovered a nest of criminals
Plain
developing
under a blanket
strange
right now.
weapons.
I brought a
Look at
blanket
these.
over there and call it a day.
Bullets as loud
Dying
and
for
bright as
code.
firecrackers. If we might
Getting
have a
them
moment
burst
alone.
into the setting, you see.
His name is Christopher Gist. And he might be in over his head. I fear these brutes will hang him like a dog.
I will not let those outlaws have another victim.
Good. The villains are entrenched at Old Fort Arsenal. I have urgent business in Albany. Please tell Master Gist to join me there.
No, I think I should have Templar killer outfit anyways. Or... Guess not.
You hear, dearie? They are hanging a man in the old fort.
Oh, it would be a shame to miss that.
Oh, so I always kind of forgot to set up the link, so let me just do that real quick. The clock here, come on. There. Now I have that in the corner of the screen. Now I could be happy enough to keep Clancy on that side of the corner. You know, I'm on to grab all my other things into the game. I always glance to that side. Of course, if you want to know, it's mirrored, so you know, it's not really on this angle. It's actually on this angle. But anyways. I still love how they're just, you know, hanging out. Oh yeah, I forgot to install the white assassins. Oh no. Instead of the orange assassins mod. Okay, I just wanted to make it feel right, you know? If the Templar could kill their own guards, why couldn't I? I'm a Templar.
Stop! Stop!
I need a chance.
This is not the gun I want to use. I want to use this gun, but oh well. Stealth. But let's stay low HP this whole run. He dies. Ah, you know, he has a pretty good neck. Pretty good neck. And there.
Christopher Guest. I'm Shay Cormac.
John! Good show, Shay. Ran them right out of their own den.
Well, I was looking for a new place to live.
Well, don't put your name on the door yet. There may be a few men left on their ship. Look, the bird is nested right over there.
It's Morrigan. What is she doing there? That's my ship, friend. Begging your pardon, but I must go fetch her back from those louts.
Oh, wait! I can hardly let you do that alone.
Help me if you can, then.
Yes, this guy. I don't know about this guy. I don't really remember him, honestly.
And most of them
That
look
guy
just
with
like
the hat.
law-abiding citizens.
That's all I remember
They've
him
been
for.
harassing the people who've nursed me back to health.
Sounds like good folks.
They are. Perhaps you know them. Barry and Cassidy Finnegan.
I've never met them, but I knew their son. Careful now. These ruffians can be anywhere. You can draw them out by making noise.
Oh, I've got something better than that.
Well, you seem to be more than capable of taking care of this matter.
I think Revelations had this mechanic. They did have those hidden guys who hid in the bushes and chairs.
I shall...
But you know, really, Revelations came up with this first. Like every good game that's this any good Assassin's Creed game that has an R somewhere into the initials. Alright, I'll shoot a firecracker. Okay. Oh no! Why would they run towards the firecracker? What a... Anyways, this is assassin in there. You see, this is how you do for a dirty assassin. Alright, okay, there's probably another one around here-ish. I see something in the bushes. This is how you deal for another assassin. Load calmly, take your time. You see something in the bushes, shoot the nicely placed red barrel that's right next to it. It will remove any assassin present around the bush. Another way to find an assassin, if they're hiding in the high areas, you do this if you see an assassin. Now, if there's someone sitting on a bench, always be paranoid. You can't trust anyone who sits on a bench for your life. So you're gonna shoot them in the face with a berserk dart and walk away. Now, you see, don't stand near someone, getting has the berserk dart right next to your face, because they should be fighting their own allies instead of me. But sadly, they're really tunnel vision towards, the very obvious Templar, right? All black and red, the most evil. But, a good way to solve this issue is with gun. Gun always solves any issue. Anyways, continuing on. Oh no, oh no. Sometimes you're just gonna get stabbed in the face by dirty assassins because they're dishonorable guys who never will fight you up front. Sally, you're not wearing assassin clothes for some reason. That's about it. There's one more assassin hiding somewhere in the most obvious spot as per usual. There. If you see an assassin hidden there, what you do is drag them out, provoke them. No, you get shot in the face. That's what you do if you see an assassin. So you stab them with your hidden blades, as you do. Because you should have your hidden blades by now. The actual most horrifying method deal is a random gunman hiding up top of a tower. As anything, all of the sources of evil in Assassin's Creed come from towers. Ow, that hurt. Now we're gonna climb up.
Let him think he's losing us. We'll surprise him.
And ruin this man's day. As we make our own, as the Irishman says. Now we climb on the ship and deal with the last remaining enemy. He's not gonna live. Bye. Oh, that was just a smoke bomb. It's kind of pathetic. But, you know, just. I should have installed the mod that will just add back the enemy archetypes of Assassin's Creed 3. I could quickly do it. Not gonna take too long, but also I'm on the time right here. I don't want to take too long. I want to just play the game.
She's a fine ship. And true to my word, I found a crew for her. I did leave one position unfilled, though. Tell me, Shay, do you have a first mate?
He's long gone.
Then I apply for the post, Captain.
Welcome aboard.
Can't believe Shay's invisible. Shay's bugging out. I'm scared. You know, this never happened when I played on the PS3. It was just buggy.
Our next destination? The Colonel will be expecting me to report back.
This is kind of goofy.
Colonel Monroe said he'd be in Albany.
Can't wait to die immediately afterwards. There's like 3 memory sequences in this game, I think. Not many, not like 6. It's pretty short, and there's not that many missions in them. You know, I was watching a video that was just talking about this one bug. I was not expecting to get the bug, but you know, I did get it. You know, this engine is awful. This Assassin's Creed 3 engine, the most finicky of all engines, I just want to say. You know, back in Assassin's Creed 2, you could just, you know, swing your sword whenever you feel like it. In this, and this Assassin's Creed 3, well, since Assassin's Creed 1, you can swing your sword out whenever you feel like it. But in this, and since Assassin's Creed 3, though, you only get like a cool little taunting, and that's about it. Going to the River Valley. There's no reason to stop. You gotta rush to the finish line now. I'll do the side stuff afterwards. I don't mind. I don't mind. I will do it afterwards. I got some side activities tonight till I get bored.
The Colonel waits on Albany.
I don't have any games on my list that I really do want to play on stream anyway.
Us? I thought you just wanted to check in with Monroe, not sign me up for the army.
Not at all, Shay. But I admire the Colonel's ideas and want to make them happen.
But let's wait till our officially attempt to do some battle stuff, like fort. Because everything in this game is a fort, and you know how much I love forts. I love forts.
We need those in these
It's literally the best part of any
Sounds like a high-minded utopia.
side activities, I guess. Yeah, I don't like climbing towers, but I do like destroying forts because, you know, they actually let you play around the game mechanics of, you know, doing a weird platforming puzzle. Far Cry.
We'll head
Anyways.
for Albany. After that, we'll see.
Split. Full sail ahead, lads! And the rain, it is raining all the day long.
Reach the topsails and gallants!
But yeah, I do like forts. And outposts. Outposts and forts. Best things in Far Cry 3.
In good
4,
health, I see.
5,
Thanks to the captain here.
Assassin's Creed
It's a fine
3,
vessel, Captain Cormac.
Brotherhood, I guess.
you, Colonel
I
Monroe.
don't, those 40s are like, just okay,
Master
they're
Gist.
not that great.
Did you learn more about our conspirators and their new
Revelations,
weapons?
Well, only that their base of operations is a French fort further
Black
down.
Flag, what's on? Black Flag.
a little
They
close
didn't really
for
touch
comfort,
3
isn't it?
that much.
If the French have installed a
I
fort in our
didn't really touch
territory,
3 at all.
they are likely preparing an assault. New York could burn. Will you join us, Master Cormac?
Aye. Enough innocents have died already.
Might I suggest we improve our vessel? The Morrigan is good, but with a few more supplies, she could be unstoppable. And there's a French outpost nearby I happen to know.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, let me upgrade my ship. Also, this game has all the better ship mechanics. I wonder if there's a Assassin's Creed mod to transfer some of the ship mechanics into Black Flag. You know, like, you know, getting boarded. You know, that's a very important mechanic. But being in a privateer in this game, it's great. This is more for me. Everything's a bit more cramped, and I like it that way. Or, you know, dense. The best upgrade is always going to be hull armor, obviously, and, you know, get front cannons. But yeah, I'm probably won't be touching another Assassin's game till I finish a different type. I'm getting, you know, a bit burnt out, a tiny bit. Playing marathoning through a whole bunch of Assassin's games. So I'll probably play something else in between, like Armored Core 4 for Answer, and you know, some random PS3 games I picked up. Some weird niche PS3 games that I looked at. And Infamous 2, I really do want to finish Infamous 2. I've been waiting through on that plate. Anyways. Maybe I'll finish Ace Combat on the PS2.
We have seasoned veterans among our ranks here, and yet we're to be the border.
Yeah.
How long do you reckon the English and Frenchmen?
Tiny bit. I may need a break. Assassin's Creed fatigue is hitting me hard, you see. Oh, so there's a fucking assassin around here. Where is he? Where is he? It bothers me they're not wearing hoods. Oh, wait, no, no, come back here, you pesky assassin.
Your death is upon thee!
He did the fucking, he turned around and stabbed me, but I'm not initiating combat. He did the assassin thing right there. They really did take away my tactics.
What sort of business are the
Where
French
are my
up to there?
guards? Protect me from these
Just occupying
pesky
territory?
evil assassins. I can't deal with this shit. I need cards. I feel like the lighting in this game is just worse. Not like Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered worse, but you know, it's like it's a bit off in some ways. It's a bit too bright. But also a bit too dark in some aspects. In terms of lighting. Or my GPU is dying, or you know, that could be also my answer there, because you know, I got a feeling. It could look better than this. some assassin tomfoolery going on here? Why are we going to watch? We really just switch up the uniform for Colonia. Yes, I'm not go through it. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, it's open there. Oh yeah, I'm a fucking dumbass again. Yeah, it's fine. I just went through a little area. You know, let me go take down the fort since I'm here. Since there's no reason not to. I saw assassins. I thought, you know, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be at. But oh well. That's the only mod I really should install is making them more white. Orange is a disgusting color that I totally don't like in some cases. Man, we never seen them wear orange. It's always white. Maybe they just wanted that another color that's like bright so you don't easily find them. Because who's gonna be wearing white? Not much pure white characters, you know, wearing, you know, white clothes. There's browns, there's a lot of shades of greens, or oranges, reddish, bluish. I'm looking at clothes right now. Blue, white, reddish. They won't stand out. Yeah, they won't. They can wear white. They will stand out just fine. So it's not like they're wearing completely different outfits compared to, you know, the average civilian. Come on.
Go play somewhere else.
So does he just pour up here? Goddamn assassins. Forgetting about the glorious technology of ladders. Oh, there. I gotta kill him after. I just need to kill this man first. Took me a minute. Don't mind the whispers. I love how the best assassin guy is just hidden as a fucking gang leader. The best enemy to fight against.
Find him again. I see him again. We're on the right track. Get him. Don't get your hopes up. I'll keep up with you. Not on my so loud. You thought you could lose us? I promise you that.
God damn, he's immune to smoke bombs.
Run to your death, Burke. I knew I'd find him again. We will hunt him down. You attack. I will follow.
I can't believe that top hat is this reference. I'm so disappointed. I'm kind of disappointed you just can't just, you know, grab an axe. Cause, you know, I feel like an axe is more of a Templar thing to do wield.
Stop right there!
There. There. Trying to find this bastard. Where is he? Where is this little cashier guy? Okay, where is he? He got away from me once, but he's not gonna survive against a simple rope dart. You don't need a... No, you're getting here. There, you're dead. That's how easy to kill him, you know? Maybe he deserved to have a full duel, but you know, he died. Why are you just, you know, just not paying attention to your surroundings, sir? You know, just, And now we're going towards this man. I don't have that. Can I drag it into the flames? No, that's disappointing. See, this is why we can't have fun things this fast. You can't commit cracks into the flames and burn them alive, even though it's right there. Had the rope dart and everything I needed to just burn someone.
You reckon the innocent French can fight? There's something in the water.
Pesky assassins. I could just teleport right next to them. That's how much I hate assassins. I just teleport if I'm angry enough. I despise them that much. I defy physics. Defeat. Kill some pesky orange clothed assassins. No, it's privateering. This is peak Assassin's Creed open world map. You know, this is the best. I think this game has the best map in terms of, you know, having a ship, flag. It wasn't that interesting. And you know, it's just like this.
More than a geographical one. Some of the ruffians are sponsored by enemies of the colonies. They intend to undermine local authorities.
But you know, you could actually parkour a little bit. You could, you know, go in the sea. You could do a little bit of everything here.
It's always the little fella who gets skinned. Colonel, you and Gist here seem to survive. There's something to go on with. Or the whiskey.
Now, why do you say that, Master Cormac?
I think Shay here
Yeah,
is
I'm the bad guy now. Come on. Anyways,
I understand, but there is no need. I simply want these colonies to be a place of
hello.
safety, development, and purpose.
of course, I'm
I
the
thought
bad
rich
guy
men
for like a
wanted them
bit.
to be a place of profit.
I am not a rich man.
For these
Master
early
Olmec.
morning streams,
Money
I
is a
cannot
means to
stream
an
for
end,
long.
not an end
But
in and of
you,
itself.
I was like, I could complete the game in an hour and 30 minutes. Hour and 40 minutes? Hour and 20 minutes. I beat the game in an hour and 20 minutes. No. Not that short. It's Irish. For some, that's a good enough answer. But no. You know, it's a very morally ambiguous answer, you know? Why would you side with the Templars, you know, make good buildings, you know? You buy a building, you make a church, you improve infrastructure. Literally, the first little thing you do as a Templar, improve infrastructure. What has an assassin done for you? Rob innocent Irish folk, that's... Anyways. Oh, they're not even wearing white anymore. They're wearing orange. I'm still annoyed about the orange. Been annoyed when I first play Rhodes. Still annoyed about it.
C'était rien que ton imagination.
I love these guards. They're so blind. I don't even know how. How they even live. They're so blind.
Soyez alerte.
I thank you for holding that for me.
I did stealth pretty well. They didn't even notice me till now. They didn't even notice me till now. You're the man who needed to do 20 hours try on the fucking tutorial mission. Okay? I do care about stealth. I care about it so much that I can't pronounce it properly half the time. That's how much I care about it. See? Oh, that was a stealthy kill. Sneaking. Look! Stealth gun! It's called social stuff, you know, you gotta show overwhelming confidence. They won't notice, like, oh, you're supposed to be there. Come on, you never tried that? You just go to a restricted area and just be really confident about it? It's an actual thing. Ah, don't question my methods. It works. It just works. Like a Vesta game. It works, but it's very buggy. Why did I capture cargo? I don't remember. Why did I come here for? Yeah, there's a lot of stories where people just walk into places and like act like they're just supposed to be there, and it somehow works every single time. Yes, I know. Yeah. I was supposed to upgrade the ship.
Good show, Shay. Now let's use those materials to give the Morrigan more
I just saw.
firepower.
I thought I just needed to kill some assassins. You see, I haven't really been paying attention. As you know, Shay disappeared midway through the cutscene. Shay disappeared and died. I died. I was laughing more about Shay, you know, non-existence during a cutscene than paying attention to the plot. As you know, Dark Assassin magic killed Shay. That's what happened. I'll get my mortar later. That's what I have to. Okay, now let's go to the capture fort. But first, I see this weird looking ship with an ugly symbol on it. Okay, I'll get the mortar. Soon. Soon-ish. After I deal with this dirty Frenchie. This is how you say hello to a French person anyways. There. So much better than the fucking it's so much night and day. Killed 9 people that thing. God, I forget how strong that is. Night and day. You know what? I just salvaged the enemy ship. I do need money. I like money. Alright, it's time to go grab the fort.
We should reinforce the mortar.
I can't believe we have the most ideal campfire right next to us. But the main story, the story. Also, I'm no Captain 8 hat right now. I don't need to go downtown Wales. You got more important things to do. I know I get to get 20k right now, but the main story. I like to take my time for my upgrades, you see. I don't need to be upgraded at the very beginning of the game. For like a game that's pretty easy. Alright, let's deal with this. Okay, and why is there a random... Oh, just get out of here. Get out of here. Anyways. Let's tank it. We could tank it. I upgrade the hull for a reason. Come on. Here. Best part about this game, everything, there's so many forts. So many forts and outposts to, you know, destroy. That's my favorite activity.
We're heading ease up. Now find the fort commander.
Alright, let me go deal with French now, as you should do. I know. That's what I feel like. Yeah, that's what everyone's opinion about this game. There should have been a little bit more. A little bit more. But oh well. Wow. He killed himself. Or was that his sister's suicide? I'm not sure. Which one is it? Anyways. 8 more months? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know about Masterpiece, but it would have been certainly better. If it would have been a masterpiece, it would. Yes, he did. He did kill himself. So it was a tragic death. You see, I wanted to do a backflip, but he didn't listen to me. So he just died. The most pathetic way possible. I wanted to stop him. I wanted to do some reverse psychology, but he just fell over. The main issue I don't think of this game would be a masterpiece is running on the Assassin's Creed 3 engine, and personally, I think the games have downgraded it a little bit in 3 in terms of everything else when it comes to doing ground-based things like running around, parkour, combat. I like 2's combat a bit more, 1's combat a bit more than 3's. But we'll certainly win one of the better sets of game, like top tier.
Le Chasseur.
Shay, it has been so long. Were you on a special mission?
Yes, from Achilles.
How interesting. So am I.
Don't make me do this, Le Chasseur.
What? Assassinate me? I thought that was your special.
We could both.
What's funny about what's one funny thing about the Assassin's Creed 3 remaster? For like the first guy you fight as Haytham, I think they gave him a bit more health.
You are always good at your business, Shay.
As were you.
You love the Irish, don't you?
What are you doing inland?
Special weapons. Poisonous gases to use against colonial authorities.
England.
I am merely a delivery man.
Then may your final delivery be swift.
May I realize why you like this game so much. I'm just seeing the flag in the background, the rising of the flag. You're a Brit, I think. I can see why. You get to kill the French. Yeah, it appeals to a specific demographic. I noticed.
I had no other choice. If the assassins find out I'm alive, they'll come after me.
Okay, let me see if we can grab the motor now. Let me see. One step up. This game is already better than Black Flag. I could access this offline. Oh boy. So yeah, so if servers do die for Black Flag, I don't think it's dead. It's not dead for Black Flag, but you could, that still works after years in the future if the servers do die. Good to know, good to know.
While you were busy taking down that fort, I happened to stumble upon the treasury.
You don't say.
It was the damnedest thing. In any case,
What do you think about this guy? I don't really, I kind of forgot about his existence. All I knew about him was his hat. Honestly, I only remembered his
perhaps we could
hat.
use them to help the Royal Navy and fill our pockets. I stored these maps in your cabin, Captain.
I guess,
Should you
okay.
wish to use them.
Risky, send in the Victoria. Thanks to the naval campaign. I have terrible memories of that thing. I really do have terrible memories. Oh my, all my saves deleted, gone, disappeared into the paper.
Congratulate you, Shay. He has returned to New York.
Void.
But you look troubled.
I was gonna get my artillery sorted, and you know, some Rambo.
If you're doing the right thing,
I have this trauma. I still can never get away from it.
the right path.
Actually, there's two times where my slaves got disappeared on me. Actually,
Not since I met the Colonel. And
two
what's the
times
question?
in my
The
life.
French are entrenched in our territory. It's about time we root them out.
Same console generation.
Of course. You're right.
One for
Kiss.
the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3.
Aye, Captain.
I was more of a PlayStation 3 version, and then you know I also had an Xbox to just play Halo. But anyways. And Crackdown. I really like Crackdown actually. Crackdown was a great game series. But anyways, about the saves though, someone, okay, I brought my friends over one time, you know, my neighbors, and you know, and then suddenly one day, the day afterwards, I noticed that my saves are gone. And then we decided to look behind the Xbox. Yeah, my sister, and then it was gone. The hard drive was gone. The hard drive disappeared. Wow, that effort. All those saves. Who steals a fucking hard drive from my Xbox for the memory? I forgot what it was called. But anyways, who just steals it? Who just steals the whole thing? Also, a lot of random games disappeared over time. I'm not I never found them since, and this house got, you know, moved around, a lot of furniture got shipped around, so you think you would have found at least one of these things. Well, but I'm guessing they got stolen. But anyways, like everything else, Steals fucking Xbox. Who steals the storage? This goes in the back, grabs it, disappears, the whole thing just disappears. And then my cousin later, the PS3 one came far later than the Xbox One. Xbox One is far in the past, PS3 thing came out a little bit later, around 2014. My saves were still there, I was playing Rogue. And then my saves got deleted completely. Oh god. I can't believe there's like 3 versions of the Xbox though. Anyways, that's an interesting tangent that nobody cares about. How did they get away with that? Who stole it? That's one of the things I still wonder to this day. Could have been my neighbors. Could have been. What things do that? Why would it? Why? It's such a oddly specific thing to steal. That man just disappeared. Anyways, I still love how Shay could just kill random people for no reason. He did kill civilians. He did do it. I'm guessing quite often too.
Hold there! Hey! Dumb up your mother!
See, that's the average assassin for you. I totally not just waiting to get the lure to just save them and just showcase an example. Why are the assassins like this today? You know what happened? I thought they were supposed to be the morally good guys. What happened? What happened to the assassins? Also, why are you killing me? You know, you saw them shoot hostages. Didn't you see that? Anyway, it's more upgrades. Those pesky assassins. What? So yeah, it's kind of funny to think that Shake could just kill civilians, even though his whole point of joining the Templars is to not kill civilians and avoid, you know, killing innocent people. That's like his whole goal. Utterly avoid killing innocent people. What the hell? How did I get here?
I agree.
Wait a second, how far away am I? Okay. Huh? Anyways, this game is run on duct tape. This whole engine is built on duct tape.
Well met, sir. How fare ye?
It's mine. Alright, I want sword and daggers. Let's see, what can we have? We got the Colonial American. We like every day have to use because blah blah blah. Everything's so expensive. That's not even the best outfit in the game. It's just okay. Just chill out. Your 20 you play. You're not getting stolen from. Just put some you play. Boom. There you get your assassin killer outfit. That easy. Or you could be a dark assassin, or the captain outfit, or you know sharpshoot. I like the hat. Personally, this looks awful. This looks utterly awful. I'm going for the Templar Enforcer because that looks just great to me.
Good day.
I'm too poor to afford anything else. Let's do the main story. Because I don't have much time to do anything else right now. Anyways, I rank Shay like at the 5th place in terms of Templars and Assassin characters. You know, the main characters of games. I put him in 5th place. Maybe it's nice 4th place. Maybe 4th place. A sturdy 4th place. 5th or 4th place. Depending on the mood I am in.
Help me, someone, please!
Only. If only that smoke was in the way. Approach the pigeon slowly. Time to intercept some pesky assassin.
Back in my day, men fought properly, face to face. If these clowns don't stand their ground, none of them can stop me. But, I can't. It's like help me out, will ya?
How come I have to guard other people? Why do you care? Shouldn't you be working with... I'm literally being... I'm doing my job as protecting a Templar, but none of them are paid off. I have a right to violence, you see.
You want to take my life? Come and get me! I will defend myself, make no mistake.
Okay, now I can actually protect this man.
Take care of this dim-witted lad!
Stop him! Run him to the ground! Resistance!
Hey, those two are sturdy assassins, actually. Well, they're not assassins. I may need to rush back to my toolkit. What? Are you standing suspiciously in the worst? Fuck. Who's standing?
You shall perish!
Move out the way, sir! Move out the way! We gotta fucking Templars, they want themselves to get killed. Oh, I gotta run all the way back. Oh well. Who stands right in the... Why? Can I just fast travel over there to get to my destination, whatever that was? There? Just, you know, walk all the way over there. I just fast travel from here and then, oh, okay, I guess not. I guess I can't just fast travel for some reason. Even though it's like all the way over there. I guess I have to run to my destination. Things I do to save Templar. I don't have time for this.
Let it be known that Richard
These lands value their continued existence.
ready to take him down.
Okay, there we go. That was on me for not noticing the defense timer. I thought I was supposed to intercept them. You know, not actually, you know, intercept. You know, intercept, you know, if you know, intercepting them while they're trying to attack. What do you expect me to do? I just got here. You made me run all the way over here. I can't. Okay, I'm doing the main story.
Please, someone help me!
Not my problem. Anyways. I will intercept this. I will do it this. I will do it properly this time.
Inspiration to us all.
We have among our ranks. And yet we're
Now you die. I got you.
Not gonna lie, it does kind of bother me. Like, no, they should be your allies. Instead of, you know, trying to fight you. Where's my advantages? This is supposed to be a Templar game. just sit around and then we'll be moving a little bit more, you know? I think this is gonna be the final mission of the day because I can't. Yeah.
Ah, Master Cormac.
Probably
What you've
delay a
learned
bit
from
more
Le Chasseur was
later,
confirmed.
and then I'll be back.
The local lawbreakers are changing tactics.
Yeah, I'll be back later anyways.
What's their plan now?
Their boss has hired Benjamin Franklin to produce new weapons for them. He's very well guarded.
Benjamin Franklin? The scientist?
You have heard of him? Good. He is making equipment to spread gases among the populace. Toxic ones, as it turns out.
The populace? I thought they would use it against the authorities. Though that would be terrible as well.
The ruffians we have arrested refer to an intimidating woman. I believe she is behind these nefarious plans.
I'll look into this.
Thank you.
Hope. I pray it's not you.
Because I think there's a assassin hidden somewhere. Well, there's only one proper way to use assassin.
Hold there!
Shay! It is good to see you again. Your friend Hope said you were away.
I was. Sir, I've come to collect the results of your experiments.
Oh, well, it's a very good thing then. I just finished fixing the prototype. Here you go. I was preparing to leave for Philadelphia and then Europe. I was invited to lecture in London. Oh, would you be so kind as to inform Mistress Hope?
Of course. God, Hope. What are you doing with these felons? Turning the city against itself. What have you become?
Something the matter, Master Cormac?
No. Yes, just old memories.
When I am issued new recruits burdened with regrets, I tell them the surest way to lose them is with gunpowder.
You're right, Colonel.
This prototype seems very powerful. Use it with care, Master Cormac. Our intelligence says this thing can destroy certain fortifications, as well as injure several enemies at once. There is also a more subtle
Handle
way.
with care.
Some of these grenades contain a strong sedative. Fire one into the crowd and they will fall asleep immediately. We should test this new weapon.
Just close
Use
this.
it against that door.
Alright, now we have the grenade launcher. Which is
Use
probably
these
the best
grenades
thing
to
to
destroy
have.
the door.
You know, which was a berserk grenade, but anyways.
Go ahead, Master Cormac.
There.
Good work. Good work. I think you are ready to turn this new weapon against the ruffians who would have used it. There is an abandoned factory nearby hiding dangerous poison. Right now.
And that's my first target.
There's only one way in. The wrong way, that's the wrong door opener. There's the berserk grenade.
Stay away! This is dangerous!
It was fragile. They did say it was fragile. You know, for a Templar game, you have to be as loud as possible. That's why it is, you know, don't want to be subtle.
I'll keep up with you. I have a shot. Ready to fire. He's getting away. Must I do everything here? This is dangerous. Ready to fire. Don't get your hopes up. I'll keep up with you. Fleeing is futile. You're on our territory.
Alright, and get out of here.
I have him in my sight. He's getting away. Must I do everything here? I have a shot. Ready to fire.
What was that death? What was that death? Well, it's over. Now let me speed run through this. Okay.
You there. Come over here.
And he's gonna go distance, and then we'll continue on over here. This right here is some poison supplies. The being loud and doing the fun way. We're gonna do it, you know, the nice, quiet way of being loud. I guess. You know, it's a bit of oxymoron to be, you know, be quiet and loud at the same time, but you know, it's a bit of subtle sabotage. Funny. I will never do an early morning stream ever again. Early-ish morning stream. Oh, hello, assassin. The proper way to deal with the assassin.
Fleeing is futile. You're on our territory. I can hit him from here.
It's berserk. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Grab this before we get killed by the chemicals.
What are you doing here?
And then we'll move two, and then
Must get out.
now I'm gonna get
I'm as good as
gonna
dead.
leave. It's time to leave.
The whole place will blow up.
Help!
Ah, what marvelous destruction, Captain. I saw the smoke all the way from the Morrigan.
That should discourage those miscreants. New York is safe for now.
With all due respect, Colonel, it's going to take more than a few explosions to get rid of this kind of trouble.
The boy is right, Colonel Monroe.
Shay, was it? Congratulations. You just burned a whole lot of rats out of New York. I'm Jack Weeks. This is William Johnson. I don't know about him, but I'm pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
It is, terribly dusty here. I'm sure Shay can recount his adventures to us over a pint. Hey, the first round's on, the Colonel, huh?
Is something the matter, Master Cormac?
Just a little confused. I must have breathed some of that gas.
Some ale will do you good. Come, we are all friends here. You will be taken care of.
Hey, boring. Ship shooter cargo is upgraded more. The origin. Zukin Spore. Apple.
From the Colonel.
Dear Master Cormac, my apologies for the brevity of this missive, but it is time we were honest with one another.
Oh,
You
he
have
has terrible
demonstrated your
handwriting.
loyalty and resourcefulness to the Templar cause. And this despite, and perhaps because of, your assassin origins. The manuscript the assassin sought has been in my possession for some time. I reclaimed it when my men found you marooned. The Grand Master himself charged me to discover its meaning, a task I regret I have failed to complete. I leave it in your charge, Master Cormac. There is no one else I trust more. Now I leave for Fort William Henry, an ill-prepared garrison surrounded by hostile natives and the French army. We have requested reinforcements, but I doubt they will be forthcoming. I have no illusion that our resistance will be successful. I commit my life to the British Army, and my soul to the Father of Understanding. Yours, Colonel George Monroe.
Captain has the helm! Let out some sail! Man your
Okay.
post, guest. The Colonel's in trouble.
It feels weird to not, rush towards the captain, So I'm gonna rush towards the captain now.
Get off your lazy arses, lads, and man your stations! We raise anchor! Sorry for the early libation. But do you realize that it's been a whole year? A whole year! Changed my life, you did. And for the better. You will forgive me if I have been celebrating without you.
A whole year.
Yes. I've a question for you. How long have you known of my, well, former allegiance?
Oh, you mean the assassins? I knew that ages ago, Shay. I may be drunk, but I'm not blind. Or did you think I would assume you had escaped from some homicidal circus?
Why didn't you say anything?
Well, the Colonel wanted us to avoid the subject so it wouldn't, influence your decision-making. You saved my life out of pure selfless instinct, and helped countless others besides. If it were up to me, I would have made you an official Templar months ago.
Who is it up to then? Monroe mentioned the Grand Master.
Oh, yes. The Grand Master of the Colonial Rite. You'd like him, Shay. His father was an assassin.
Really? He must have a story to tell.
What is the news from Fort William Henry?
The garrison is surrounded, and reinforcements are late.
General Montcalm has been blazing a path across the colonies for King Louis, hasn't he?
I rather wish he'd stayed home with his mistress.
His or King Louis's?
Either, though I suspect the King's is finer.
Indeed. Madame O'Murphy is supposed to be quite the charmer.
And O'Murphy is in the French King's bed. Now I know you're pulling my leg.
Alright. I'm gonna fast travel, because it's right there, might as well.
Confirmed!
Okay. We're now finally heading to New York. New York. Place filled with rats and assassins. One is worse than the other, honestly. Oh yeah, just to zoom out. Go to River Valley there, boom. I got to the River Valley.
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Loose!
Reef the topsails and gallants! Loose all! Let's move!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Ready, boys? It's an act of life. For toil and strife, we will man on the road. We don't give a damn. Gale has stopped. How hard the wind may blow. We're homeward bound. 'Tis a grand old sound on a good ship and free. We don't give a damn. We drink for rum with the girls on old Maui.
This is the hour where I just don't ramble much and just, look at the time and just think, wow, I don't have much time to say anything. Oh, wow. Yeah, next time I'm not gonna be doing this. I'm just gonna go back to strictly around my usual time of whatever I feel like it. And then when I have time and being for like a while, that's when I just stick to that. Schedules are not for me.
Taking a cold bath!
Ça marche. Va rejoindre Trondé. Réveille-le s'il dort encore.
Allez! Ici! Je vais tomber!
Avant que vous admirez. Comme je me...
Allez!
in there?
Je vous serai à jamais reconnaissant, monsieur.
I wonder how Shay actually holds a one-handed sword. Does he have different animations, or let me just test this. Or does he don't have? He uses his fist. That's how you know they saved on time. You know, he has a, you know, sword and dagger. So they just must have, you know, looped a little bit. Just don't make completely new animations. You know, it's different enough. Just like, yeah, he has different animations.
Killing people is easy.
Really? You know, I really thought this would, you know, lead me to here, but you know, I just don't know how to navigate. I have forgotten how to navigate. And reads my username and just like, yeah, navigation. Curse should not happen. Curse should just be bad in general. When I stream. When I don't stream. Well, I can't prove it to you because, you know, I don't have evidence to prove that I'm good at navigation. Such a tragic life, you know. Such a tragic life. Never prove that you're good at something. One of those tragedies. What's that flag? Cross and a crown. Green. I want to know what's the green flag. If I know what it means. Oh, I'm kind of feeling I know what it. I'm not completely sure. I'm not actually.
Captain, who's down? Floating cargo for the taking, sir.
The usual Templar shenanigans, which nothing goes wrong, and you know, just sneaking around. Accidentally shot at the French, accidentally. As you do, you know, you accidentally go to Paris and you accidentally slipped your fingers to grabbing a knife and you stab them, you know, it's something like that. Happens to the best of us, you know. This happens. Wait, if they board my ship, I could just, you know, kill them really quickly. This is the most boring way of doing a naval battle. At least grab the resources right here, I guess. I'm putting part of my fleet. Now I'm gonna grab money. I need to upgrade Shay a little bit. A little bit. Shay needs upgrades anyways. Okay, what happened there? Did you just teleport to make the next move? What happened here? I think you should have died a bit early. I can't wait to get a different weapon to, you know, kill them a bit faster. A bit faster. There's nothing worth here. Salvage it.
Keep a safe distance and you...
Move and trim too.
Wanted to, you know, get to my island, you know. I don't want to deal with you guys. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. You may go support, you know, the actual battles out there. Oh. So you got it. There's another ship.
Ready to fire, Captain.
Awaiting orders, sir!
To grab the resources, might as well. There's no reason not to. Let's just shoot it with this thing right here. You know, let's move them as quickly as possible. Raise the gun and fire. And that's about it. That's about it. Of course we're gonna salvage it because we're not gonna recruit anyone from there, okay? We don't need that fleet.
Move and catch the wind. Fire!
They're coming to me. I don't even want to fight them. I'm out of here. I just want to get in. I don't have time for this shit. I'm leaving. Goodbye. I can't believe I got the whole French fleet over here. Well, maybe, I don't know what that was, but you know, some type of fleet over here that I don't care about. Just want to help out my boy. The bank is full. Oh, I wish I could hear that in my life.
Shay, you are a sight for sore eyes.
Jack?
Colonel Monroe surrendered to General Montcalm. The French and their Abenaki allies took Fort Henry. Johnson was supposed to bring reinforcements here.
I don't see anyone else.
The Abenaki are restless. They don't understand the terms of surrender and refuse to heed Montcalm. The colonel and his men were released this morning. They're walking into an ambush.
Wait here in case Johnson arrives. I'll protect the colonel.
Thank you.
Maybe I can finally repay my debt to him. hope I'm not too late.
Let us see you. Move. And now.
Yeah, okay, next time I will just make sure they're dead. I'll make sure they're dead before they notice me. Time to have Eagle Vision up and, bomb them from the above. As you do with any gorillas. Hiding in bushes. Let's perform the American way before he was even around. Anyways. Of course. Okay. No, there's a funnier way to killing this person. There's a funnier way. Oh, well, not funnier, but a cooler way of killing them, a cooler way.
Your death is upon thee.
That would be good. There. See? Slightly more brutal way, but it's cooler in a way. There's probably a Staffton up there. No, there's an easy way to check. Just an easy way to check, There's just call them up. There you are. What's our ammo? Can I hang this man? No, not really. Oh well. It's not the branch I wanted to climb on, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Guess not. I guess we can't climb.
Good work, men.
That's the last of them.
Master Cormac.
Sir, we must hurry. We should bring what's left of your men to the Morgan.
A welcome offer, Captain Cormac. Follow me. Safe passage is ahead.
So if you don't mind me asking, what happened at Fort William Henry?
Poor planning and poor luck, I am afraid.
Montcalm was able to bombard us for days.
Damn frog.
Actually, he acted with great honor. When we sent for Parley, he returned an offer far more generous than anticipated. We kept our arms, and more importantly, our colors.
Only to walk into a trap.
I would hardly expect the French to defend us. Would you?
No, I wouldn't.
You continue to prove your loyalty to the Templars, Master Cormac. Risking your life for me.
We're not out of the woods yet, Colonel. As for my loyalty, well, I do owe you, don't I? You saved my life. Gave me a second chance.
We have been working together for a year now. During that time, you have rendered many great services. Whatever debt you imagine you have towards me is paid. What did you say?
Perhaps. You live! Attack! Take cover!
Keep together, men!
I'll take out as many as I can.
It's so annoying to get disoriented by smoke. This is not the guard seal? It really is. Alright, and there, and there. We just want this man slowly. No. I really wish I bought ammo. He's surrounded. How will we survive? I killed one guy somehow.
Keep your men moving. I'll scout ahead and signal if there's trouble.
Sensible strategy.
Took that many guys to kill a single agile guard. I can't believe this. You know, I can't believe this.
I have a clear shot, ready to fire. We're flies. I see him. Let him think he's losing us. We'll surprise him soon enough. Keep running. I have him in my sight.
My god, it's shooting from behind its back. How is he doing this? He's not even looking at me and he's shooting his guns. You don't question the, you know, I did that once with a guard, you know, this really is feels like you're fighting assassins.
Aye, Colonel.
It really does.
He's one of Achilles' men. An assassin.
In the buggy way.
As I was.
So they know I'm a Templar. And now this assassin knows me.
And work with Templars. I'm no fool, Colonel. The assassins will come after me next. We're both targets now. You know that's a trap, right?
Indeed, Cormac. We have little choice. We survived French cannons, we will survive this.
Clear shot! Resistance is not in your best interest! Desist! That's like your flies! I see him! Your life is almost... Oh, you rabid dog! He's in my sights! Resistance is not in your best interest! Desist! Come, follow me.
Loose the sails!
You heard the captain, men! Let's get out of here! Move! Move! See!
I owe you my life, Master Cormac.
As do I, Colonel.
We have much to
Not
discuss.
again, Shay. You're
However,
disappearing
I
act.
understand my troops.
I will accompany you.
Can't wait for him to die after the cutscene.
And I shall depart at once, Master Cormac. Meet me there.
Anyways, that's it. That's about all I can do. So let me upgrade the ship for a little bit and then I'll go. I do have more than enough metal to create this. Alright. That's a lot of go, and we have a lot of money. And then we have even more money now. Anyways, that's about it. I'm gonna go now. So bye, good night, good evening, and have a good day. And don't die, I guess.